Welcome, one and everyone, to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. Episode what I think is 186. I should probably check the website to be sure. Could be 185, but is most likely episode 186, if my memory is serving me correctly. But I've got a great show planned for you all today. Thank you so much for coming. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. But first, I do have announcements. Announcements, as they used to say in the Boy Scouts. Next week's show will be a day early. Or late. Early. No, it's episode 185 today. No, 4. 84. Episode 185 of Scotch and Smoke Rings. I'm so glad you guys made it. Next Thursday is, of course, Valentine's Day. And I have plans with my beautiful wife, Nova Domina. We are going to take a little boat ride. That's right, I have a boat ride planned for my beautiful wife. My family is going to be babysitting the boy, and I'm going to take my wife out. We're going to dress up nice. We're going to get on this boat, and they're going to have a dance floor on the boat, and they're going to play stringed instruments, and we're going to have champagne and 5 different courses. All of them meat. That's right, I'm going to enjoy myself. So I've got Valentine's Day plans. It's going to be a lot of fun, but that means that I'm going to have to delay the show. Black Shawarma on Twitch TV says, I'm here, hick. Pleasure to have you here, Black Shawarma. So glad you could make it. We are actually all chatting at scotchandsmokerings.com. If you would like to participate in the chat, feel free to stay there, but we're all chatting from scotchandsmokerings.com. Anyway, so next week it's going to be Wednesday, not Thursday. The 13th, not the 14th. Just to let you all know. So, got a lot of great things going on today. I'm going to update that later. I just restarted my computer to make sure that I had a good connection, and now my computer's throwing all of these things at me saying, would you like to update your Java installation from Sun Microsystems Oracle, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, I'm busy, thank you. But we do have some Scoresby, extra rare, blended Scotch whiskey. You know, here's a tip. If something has on the label, if it says extra rare, extra special, new and improved, it's probably not the best product. Because the best products don't have to say that. They can sell the product without having to say extra special. That said, this is still a fine Scotch. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just blended. So, I guess that just means that its parents didn't love it. Rotapris says, is that your gift? No, it is not my gift. So for those of you who are coming from Twitter or Facebook, I did tell the world that I received a gift. And I did. For the first time, somebody sent me cigars! Woohoo! I am so stoked. I have been asking for some support with this program for probably going on a month now. And none of you have sent me any cigars, with the exception of a very classy gentleman known as RALAREN. He sent me these. Hey, it's RALAREN. Good to see you, my friend. Shawarma says, ahem. Look, Shawarma, I do apologize. I never got your cigars. If you sent them to me, they're still en route. That doesn't make you any less classy. And when I do get them, I will give you the same special treatment that RALAREN deserves today. But he sent me a wonderful note, and I'm going to read it all to you. Salutations, Oxhorn, says RALAREN. I heard of your woes about not being sent any cigars as of yet, so I decided to see what I could do about it. However, after learning that I sent out a cigar identical to the one you smoked on the last episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings, I decided to pay another visit to my local smoke shop to see if they had any of the brands you mentioned. Lo and behold, they had a wide variety of Romeo and Juliet cigars. While cigar smoking is not my forte, possibly classy word of the week. Indeed, this week's classy word, forte. It means loud if you're a music major. I kid. Well, it does if you're a music major. Mezzo forte, mezzo piano. Yeah. No, forte. I do hope you enjoy what I have selected, as well as the Rocky Patel classy gent. And it would be my honor if you were to smoke the Romeo and Juliet on the next episode of Scotch and Smokers. Absolutely. He also sent a picture. There is his picture of his character. That is the mighty and classy RALAREN. So thank you very much, RALAREN. Today's episode is dedicated to you. But first, before we break into the cigars, we have to sing the Fan of the Week song. Here's to you, Mr. RALAREN. You saved the show, RALAREN. You sent Oxhorn cigars. And now your his favorite friend, Mr. RALAREN. To you, RALAREN. There you go. I totally didn't make that up on the fly. I practiced that repeatedly before the show started. So thank you very much. And it's time to bust open one of these fine stogies. Guys, what are you talking about? Of course I can say it. That was epic poetry for you right there. I made it up on the fly. It's more of an avant-garde poetry, right? Doesn't have to rhyme. Hey, Gort is here. Pleasure to see you, Gort. Haven't seen you here in a while, and I'm so glad. Look at this classy cigar that RALAREN sent me. Oh, my. It says Romeo y Julieta right there on the bottom, and it's in a transparent glass case. Look, I don't know. I think the class factor has yet to be matched. Now, Ghoulbreath got there. No, it wasn't Ghoulbreath. Who was it? It was, anyway, I'll talk about that later. But look at this cigar. It's in a sealed package in glass, and I'm almost scared of ruining it. Ruining the packaging by opening it. But this is Scotch and Smoke Rings, not Scotch and stare at a fine glass canister filled with tobacco. So, we're going to see if we can find a device to cut this bad boy open. Like a C-section. I kid. Man, what's wrong with me today? Ugh. There we go. Alright. Peel that sucker off there. Gord says you should smoke one, save the other, to celebrate RALAREN's generous spirit for all time. That's actually a really great idea. Maybe I should bronze it. I should bronze this cigar and mount it on my wall back there. First fan submission by RALAREN to Oxhorn. I may just have to. Comes in a glass package. Look at all of this lovely packaging. Oh, man. I can't smell. But if I could, I would think this smells lovely. Where's my cutter? Here we go. Shawarma says, wait, don't break the glass, drink the scotch from the container. Really? So you think I should take my scotch, pour it into this bad boy? I'm happy to smoke a fine stogie, to smoke a gentlemanly, but I don't really want to drink a gentlemanly. Alright, look at that. No confetti on the end. If you buy a cheap cigar, it's got all that confetti on the end. And sometimes when you cut it, the wrapper peels off, but none of that. This is a high-quality, classy item. Let's toast the end of this sucker with our torch. Remember, we don't want to get it too hot or to hold it in front of the flame for too long, because that would ruin it. And this is a cigar worthy of not being ruined. So we just go round and round and round in a circle, lightly toasting the edges. Toast, 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 toast. Then we work towards the middle a little bit until we develop a nice layer of white ash. And then cheers. Gort says, wow, how beautifully lit. You know what? I think only you have lit cigars better than I have. I remember it was like one of the first times you had cigars back in California. I was trying to explain to you how to light it, and you lit it perfectly the first time. And then mine had this gnarly sort of burn on it, and I had to adjust it. When it comes to lighting cigars, my friend Gort, you are a pro. it's official. RALAREN is the hero of the show this week. So thank you, RALAREN, for supporting your local Oxhorn. If you would like to support this fine program, I sound like I'm on PBS, you can send cigars to your local Oxhorn at Oxhorn, P.O. Box 85743, Seattle, Washington 98145. The link is also at scotchandsmokerings.com in the Gifts for Ox section. Anyway, today is Thursday. I have had a fantastic day. I've had a great day at work, or week at work. Everything at work has been just very fulfilling. I published a number of articles. I got to do a what's it called? A training session for the crew. I just felt active and productive. Nothing is better than feeling productive at work. It makes you really feel like you're taking home your salary. So, been having a great week. No better way to cap off the week than to have a good day here at Scotch and Smoke Rings. Gordon says, I got you a present too. My beard is getting pretty serious. Really, my friend? Well, you need to send me a picture. Maybe it can be fan art, and you can send it to me, and it'll say dedicated to Oxhorn. Yeah, I wouldn't mind, you know. My narcissism would love it. And you know what? It's all, if you can't grow the hair on your head, grow a beard. You know, it's no shame to be bald if you have some gentlemanly stubble on your chin. Right? Yeah. Awesome. What? Where is Hardcore Cute Kitten? Where is he? I think we need some band hammers going on here. Let's see. Nah, I'll just leave it for him. Aaron McCall says gift link not working. It does work. You might have to right click on it and say open a new tab. Let it load in the background while you're watching the show. I'm a cute little hardcore kitten says, hold on, my Twitch is getting buggy. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here today, my friend. You are a lifesaver when it comes to the show. We have some fan art today. This fan art was submitted by Oster Cactus. And let's see, what's the best way to go about this? Alright, I'm going to have to add screen region. Alright, adding screen region. Perfect. This piece of fan art was submitted by Oster Cactus. It says, a cruise ship with Oxhorn friends and Chloron rating to baby pandas eating bacon, panda pizza, drinking scotch, and sailing to classy island full of class cigars and hats. What? Can't you see it? So this is a screenshot of last week's smoke ship. Oster Cactus was good enough to take a screenshot of it, and I can see it clearly. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right there in the middle of that beautiful smoke. So thank you for saving that one for posterity, my friend. Hope you enjoyed it. Aaron McCall says internal server error, must not like me. Well, if you're not able to access that page, then it may be that the website is getting a lot of traffic right now. We've got 90 plus people watching the show. That could possibly be it. Maybe try after the show. I don't know if any of you are also having an issue. But I'm on it right now, and it looks to be doing fine. Right, so we have a great show to get to today. Today's classy word is forte. Forte. As in, eating hummus is not my forte. Punting gnomes is my forte. Killing elves is also my forte. Veganism is not my forte. When I sing in forte. Right, two different uses of the word forte. But you get the gist. A forte is something that you are naturally inclined to do. Something that you do on a regular basis and are talented at it. Tamarisk says strength. There you go. Forte, strong suit, says RALAREN. Also good. So that is today's classy word of the day. Chocobo Swarm says, what about piano? Piano is not my forte. I can't play the piano. But when I do play piano, I play forte. Alright, we also have classy item of the week. Today's classy item of the week is... I am getting the error as well. It's because too many people are trying to reach the server. That's why. Hang tight, and it'll be fine. But today's classy item is a straw hat. I'm going to paste the link. And it's asking me to log in, so I won't paste the link. Never mind. But today's classy item is a straw hat. And cancel that. That's what I get for restarting my computer. If you go to scotchandsmokerings.com and click on the shop section, you're going to find a link to straw hats. And I explain in that article why straw hats are classy. Now, many people might not think that straw hats are classy, and the reason I bring it up today is because a straw hat is a fantastic spring or summer piece of headwear. This right here is also nice. It works great in fall and winter. Not so much during the spring or summer. It tends to be rather hot. For those who get hot heads, a straw hat is a classy substitute. So, today's classy item is a straw hat. Cheers, ladies and gents. Cheers. H-Star says, straw hat. Not my forte. Woo! I'll blow a smoke ring to that. Nerdboy says, if I send you a Cuban cohiba from Canada, I like the alliteration there, will it make it to you, or will I get a federale flack? More alliteration. You're a poet, man. I don't know. There's only one way to find out, right? I wouldn't recommend sending something that's illegal in America via the United States postal system, so that's not a recommendation from me, but there is only one way to find out. Samuel Beckett 94 says, hi Brandon, been a while. My university work has been getting on top of me. Just wanted to ask you another of my genuine questions. Aside from Scotch, do you like other types of alcohol? And the answer is yes. I actually really enjoy certain types of spiced rum. I like the Kraken brand of spiced rum. It's a little sweet for some people, and it's a little sweet for me, but it's still a high-quality spiced rum. I do like certain types of brandy. I'm not a fan of gin. I've had it on the show before, and I'm not a fan of gin. But, you know, when it comes to hard liquor, there are a multitude of types that I will partake in on a classy basis. Knits Knuckle Duster says, do you smoke cigarettes? And I don't smoke cigarettes. So for the uninitiated here on Scotch and Smoke Rings, there is quite a difference. Gort says, I sent you some fan art to your face bizzle. Great. I gotta log into Facebook. Alright, Home Slice, but wait, which Facebook account did you send it to? I'll just log into both of them. Anyway, to answer your question, Knits, there are multiple types of tobacco-infused combustibles, and I do not necessarily agree with all of them. Nice, Gort! I don't know if this is the image you were trying to show me, but I see the one of you tagged by Billy. That is an epic beard you got growing there, my friend. I dig it. Alright. I don't see anything tagged with me in it, though. Oh, there it is. Alright, this was submitted by our good friend Gort. Hey, take a look at that. You have a nice gentlemanly tobacco pipe there, Gort. You may remember Gort as the awesome community and marketing fellow at WeGame.com. We co-hosted a show together for over a year. And check out that beard he's got going on there. Pretty impressive, and he's got a gentlemanly pipe, and he's wearing a Christmas sweater. There is nothing I dislike about this image, except that his hair on top is a little short. You could be less bald, Jeff. You really could. Not that I'm being a critic. Epic beard, nonetheless, my friend. Congratulations to you. You need to come up and visit Seattle. Next time you do, let me know. But to answer Nitz's question, I've been sidetracked over and over again. With cigarettes and cigarillos, to a certain extent, you inhale the tobacco. You inhale the tobacco smoke, that is. With cigars and tobacco pipes, you don't inhale. You simply bring the smoke into your mouth, taste it for a short but classy moment, and then expel it from your system, like discarded mud from your shoes after having thoroughly enjoyed it. Because of that, it is less dangerous, in my personal opinion. Now, smoking any kind of tobacco-laden product is not safe, and I will never say it's safe. However, smoking cigars and pipes in moderation, and if done correctly, is significantly safer than smoking cigarettes. And that is why I will never smoke cigarettes or promote the smoking of cigarettes on this fine show. So, that's my opinion on that. I've got it laid out in great detail on scotchandsmokerings.com. If you go to the About section, I've got a manifesto on cigar smoking there, if you're interested at all. Laurenica says, I always thought Gort was balder than that. Yes, he used to shave his head with a razor, I do believe. He may still do so. But a little bit of peach fuzz on the top of his scalp is better than nothing, right? Ghoulbreath says, Hey Ox, Independence Day, Halloween, and Thanksgiving all fall on Thursdays this year. Really? Man, fate is just against me this year. They do not want me to do my show on the holidays. I guess I'll have to reschedule all of those shows to a different day. But we'll see. Ninja of WoW says, how old is Baby Gavin now? Baby Gavin is 8 months old. He is heavy. That boy is like over 20 pounds. He is a heavy, stout little chap. But he is giggly and smiley and the cutest little fellow you will ever see. Alright, next segment. Don'ts for husbands and don'ts for wives. True story, I was at work today, and we've started to scale, the company has, which means that we're using the funding that we got to hire new employees. So we're in a massive scale phase where we're hiring, and we're in the process of training all of the new salespeople about the company. So my coworker Karen, whom you have seen on this program in the past, is leading all of this training. And apparently during the training session, she was going through all of the employees, and she stopped on my picture and says, by the way, this guy's name is Brandon, and he has an internet show where he smokes cigars and drinks scotch. I was on it once. It's called Scotch and Smoke Rings. You all should check it out. In the middle of training for work, right? So I go into work yesterday, and one of the new guys comes up to me and is like, hey, I saw your show the other day. And I'm like, whoa, my worlds are colliding. Deja vu. What is going on here? And then we proceeded to have a gentlemanly conversation about scotch and cigars in the middle of my regular 9-to-5 workday, which was slightly bizarre. This is usually my nightlife, right? This is me being Batman right now in front of you. And Clark Kent is the guy who goes to work every day. Wait, that's a... Anyway, I think I just mixed up universes. No, they're all DC, aren't they? Anyway, he's told me that he particularly liked the Don'ts for Husbands and the Don'ts for Wives section of the program. So we're going to continue to do that. Epic Runt says on Twitch TV, how about a handlebar mustache? My good sir, I have deep respect for the handlebar mustache. In fact, I sported one on this fine program a few weeks ago. I didn't put any mustache wax in my mustache today, though. So, no handlebar, but maybe in the future. Garn says, wow, Bruce Wayne, same universe too. I'm sorry. My geek powers have lessened as of late. I need to sit down and watch the Avengers, and then go watch some Spider Things, and then I'll suddenly be geeky again, right? Will my geek creds be reestablished if I watch the Avengers and some sort of Spidey thing? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm glad. Same page. Cool. Don'ts for husbands and don'ts for wives. We are going to start with husbands. So, husbands, this is a list of things you don't do, written in 1913 by some very refined gentlemen. So pay attention. This is important. Don'ts for husbands. Don't grumble day after day at your wife's untidiness if you happen to be a methodical man. It will be much easier and will save friction if you quietly put away the things she leaves lying about. Her untidiness may be a constitutional defect, and if so, no amount of grumbling will cure it. I'm not exactly sure why I just at that moment, but I feel a little loopy. There we go. The blood has returned to my body after that epic cough. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I feel better now. Where was I? Anyway, so apparently your wives are a little bit untidy, and if they are, don't say anything about it. So if we throw that on the reverse, does that mean wives, if your husbands are untidy, you shouldn't say anything to them because it might be, as they say, a constitutional defect? Cool. Catface Gaming says, Oxhorn, I remember watching all of your videos in vanilla. Thank you, good sir. I'm so glad that you are a fan of my videos during Vanilla WoW. I have produced more since then. If you go to oxhorn.com, you can see a fine collection of the videos I have made since Vanilla WoW. So, Loranica says, your body is trying to kill you for not being geeky enough. Apparently so. My lungs were rebelling from my very body because my geek level was not up here. It was only down to here. But I hope to rectify that. Alright, don'ts for husbands. Moving on. Husbands, don't argue that no wife need be dull at home because there's always plenty to do. Of course there is plenty to do. It's just that the deadly monotony of it that some natures can't stand. So don't be nagging your wives to continually do things at home, like clean, and cook, and take care of the baby. Of course there are things like that to do, but sometimes it's monotonous. And husbands, you need to understand that. One more and then we move on to don'ts for wives. Don'ts for husbands. Here we go. Don't let your wife feel that there isn't a corner of the house that she can call her own. If there is only one den, let her have half of it. Or at least a roll-top desk or a bureau for her special use. That's actually sage advice. Now here's my philosophy on it. This den right here is my office. This is where I go to do my show and to make my movies and to write blogs. The rest of the house is my beautiful wife's den. And I think that's fair, right? Fair? Alright. Moving on to don'ts for wives. Good, I'm glad that one is popular. Wives, don't be jealous of your husband's bachelor friends. Let him camp out with them for an occasional weekend if he wants to. He will come back all the fresher and full of appreciation of his home. Ah, that's great. I like that. I should really go camping more with my bachelor friends. I just realized I don't have any bachelor friends. Everyone I know is married now. I take that back. I have some unmarried friends from my long past. With them quite as much as I used to. Alright, number 2. Wives, don't be jealous of your husband's acquaintances with other women. Oh, you don't want him to think you are the nicest woman in the world because he never sees any others, but because he sees plenty of others and still feels that you are the only one in the world for him. Aww. Have nice girls about the house pretty frequently. Wow. I wonder if this was written by a woman or a man. I think I have a hint. He's basically saying, wives, let your husbands have nice women around the house. Well, I don't think that would fly in many... Well, who knows? Who knows? I mean, we do live in a progressive age, right? Number 3, and then we move on. Somebody said that what's surprising is that this was a bestseller. Yeah. Gort says Mormon tips for men. Ha! Right. Well, wives would be plural in that case, I think. Wait, wives is plural. What's wrong with me? Man, it was that cough. Number 3. Don't give up all your men friends when you marry. And don't expect your husband to cease to take an interest in his women friends. Ask both to your home and welcome them equally. Okay, alright, so we're being a little egalitarian here. The man has female friends, and the female has man friends, and they both come and congregate at the house, and there is no jealousy. There you go. Don't try to excite your husband's jealousy by flirting with other men. You may succeed better than you want to. It is like playing with tigers and edged tools and volcanoes all in one. I like that. I think that needs to be on my MySpace profile. Wait, this is 2013. What's MySpace? I forgot. It is like playing with tigers and edged tools and volcanoes all in one. That's pretty great advice right there. I have to admit, that's pretty great advice. So, that was Don'ts for Husbands and Don'ts for Wives. Thank you for that. Osages from 19... Cheers. Sweetlaws says, hey Oxhorn. Hey Sweetlaws. Jag talar lite svenska. Ja. Zup Par says, what are some tips for growing a huge homeless guy beard? I wouldn't know. Sappy Poo says, I want a cigar. Well, my friend, I certainly hope you are of the legal age, and if you are, then enjoy one with gentlemanly restraint, moderation, and of course class. Shyster says, do you care to check the Twitter nets, Ox? Indeed I do. I haven't checked Twitter. Let's see. Shyster on Twitter says, hello Ox, great day to you. It's my 17th birthday today. So I was wondering if you could wish me a good old time in the show. Hey, happy birthday, my friend. Congratulations to you. Today is your 17th birthday. You're only 17 once. This is the final year you will be a child. That's right, in the eyes of the law, the final year that you'll be a child. Enjoy it. Prepare for manhood. Manhood is actually better than childhood. Just going out on a limb and saying that right now. Few people, well actually a lot of people, look back to their high school years and think that they were great, don't they? I don't. I'm very glad that I am adult. Anyway, congratulations to you. Happy birthday. And we should sing you the birthday song. Are you ready? Here it is. Happy birthday, Shyster. You're turning 17. Happy birthday to you, final year of your childhood. Welcome, Scotch and Smoke Rings. Glad you came here on your birthday. Happy birthday, Shyster. You're 17. There we go. Man, I need to be recording these and releasing them on iTunes because I would make a killing. I really would. Alright, don't pirate my music, ladies and gentlemen. Goldbread says, Ox, do you really script these? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Years in advance, even. I've been working on that one since I was 12. Chocobo Swarm says, beautiful. Singing is his forte. We're going to be doing that all night, aren't we? This isn't over. No, we're doing this all night. That's okay. Mike Chessel says, you need to up your nerd level before you die. Quick, let's all discuss nerd things. How far can you recite pi? I'm up to 21 digits. 3.14. Yeah, I think you beat me. Lord Blackbane says there's a sandwich shop called Samulis in Seattle, which sells, coincidentally enough, an extremely tasty oxtail sandwich. Would you try it? Yeah, I think I would, actually. I might feel a little bad while chewing on an oxtail sandwich, but I would definitely try it. Where is it? Can I even do it? There. Pardon me. Shawarma says, wait, Oxhorn wrote a book? Is that his true forte? Indeed it is, my friend. I'm so glad you asked. This, of course, is my novel, The Tale of Cloron Hastings, which you can find at cloronhastings.com, an epic young adult fantasy novel set on the high seas in a fictional land that I created. A whopping, amazing adventure tale for the whole family and that everyone will love. Available on Amazon, iTunes, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, and many other fine online and brick-and-mortar retailers. The Tale of Cloran Hastings goes for $30 hardcover, $20 paperback, or $10 as an ebook. All the proceeds go to feeding my beard. True story. Nexus Orb 21 says, Oxhorn, do gnomes go overboard in your book? Many things go overboard in the book, but sadly not gnomes. Instead, I made a movie for that. Sappy Poo says, wait, did you write that book? I did. See? It says Brandon M. Dennis right there at the bottom. The Tale of Cloran Hastings by me. I hope you enjoy it. If you do purchase it, do let me know what you thought of it. RALAREN asks a very pertinent question. Ox, how much does it rain in Seattle? It does rain a lot, but I wouldn't say that it rains as much as its reputation has told you. Like it didn't rain today. For example, today was a very nice day. It was a little wet this morning, but then it got nice during the middle of the day, and it ended up being a pleasant afternoon. So while it does rain a lot, it doesn't rain so much that I can't wear suede shoes to work like I did today. Chocobo Swarm says, don't they have some sort of writing on the spine that's etched in gold? Why, I'm so glad you brought it up. You are, of course, completely correct. There's the gold etched text right there on the spine. That's true gold, 100% 14 karat. No, I take it back. It's probably some sort of paint. But it looks nice, so I like it. How much snow do you get there, says Shorty's girl. Not much. We do not get very much snow up here. In fact, when we do get snow, it makes headlines around the Seattle area, and people go crazy. They can't drive in the snow. They really can't. It's horrible driving in the snow up here because no one knows how to do it. Sour K says, you remind me of an early 19th century version of Jack Black. Yeah, I guess that's fitting. Ghoulbreath said, Oxhorn, we're having a blizzard tomorrow. That's right, the streets will be filled with World of Warcraft employees tomorrow for me. How is the weather over at your home at the moment? It's very sunny and pretty nice. Are you having a blizzard tomorrow? Or will blizzard employees... No, you're having an actual blizzard tomorrow. Well, stay safe. Purchase a lot of canned soup. Don't forget to get a Swiss Army knife so you can open that soup. And maybe you can set on fire so that you can eat that soup. And then you're set. You really don't need anything else. Except a shotgun. Because of zombies. Samuel Beckett, 94, asks on Twitch TV, hey Brandon, another question. What would you recommend for a newcomer to the cigar world? This is Romeo and Juliet. When people ask me for a good introductory cigar, I almost always say Romeo and Juliet. They make a wide range of cigars. There are some which are good for introducing somebody to the hobby. And then there are cigars which are much more robust and are used. They're great for seasoned veterans. This is a fairly seasoned cigar right here. I really enjoy it. But Romeo y Julieta. Romeo and Juliet. That's what I'd recommend. Baldock says, bacon, 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 bacon. That's my next movie. I already did the panda song, pandas, pandas, pandas. I suppose I need to do the bacon song, bacon, bacon, bacon. Well, that makes sense to me. Right? Would you watch it? Okay. Champ Kiwi says, is there any significance to the Queen of Hearts in the background? Not really. It was my wife's for a very long time. She got it in her youth. And she brought it with her to Seattle when we got married, and I liked it. So I just put it on the wall over there. It's broken. It doesn't work. But I like it. So. Ninja of WoW says, "Hey Ox, how does the Scotch taste?" It tastes great. This is a fine Scotch. It's a bottom shelf Scotch, which means that it's very affordable. It's not a single malt. It is a blended Scotch whiskey. But for blended Scotch, it is still very nice. Right, how many of you are wanting me to play something like League of Legends? Raise your hand. I didn't see any hands go up. Oh, you don't want me to play video games? Okay. I'll just sit here and enjoy my Thursday night with a gentlemanly stogie and a gentlemanly beverage with all my fine friends here. No! Everyone's saying no, right? Okay, I guess I'm... Wait, I'm confused. Everyone on live stream is saying yes, yes please, no, play WoW. And everyone on Twitch TV is saying no, no, don't play anything. Interesting. So it looks like the people on Twitch are tired of seeing games, and the people on live stream want to see more. Oh, you all want to see WoW. Last time I logged into WoW, I just sort of stood in Orgrimmar and waved at people. Would you like me to do that? I can do that for you. Mordecai77 says, "Hey Oxhorn, I miss your WoW YouTube vids. When are you going to be making more?" I don't know if you've caught up. Alright, you guys want to play World of Warcraft? I'll see if I can get it up. If there's a patch, then I'm not going to worry about it. Like, if they want me to install something or update something, then I'm not going to do it. But, if not, I'll play for you guys. Again, I'm just going to stand in Orgrimmar and wave, right? If that's alright with you, then we're good to go. But anyway, I was saying, you probably haven't seen my new videos. I've made a whole bunch of new videos. You can find them at Oxhorn.com, or just go to YouTube and Google Oxhorn and you'll find my newest stuff. This is a good song. Play Minesweeper, says Loranicus. Yeah, I can do that. You want to play Minesweeper? It's a game. I can play Solitaire. That's good. I'm a cute little hardcore kitten says, "I'm trying to tell them that an admin on Twitch said that what he does is okay and they still don't care." Yeah, I know, right? What can you do? I wouldn't worry too much about it. Submarine Boy says, "Red, red, red snapper. Your mama's a grain of sand." Indeed. Indeed. Omgathula says, "Scoresby Scotch. What, were they all out of potters? Come on, at least you got, at least have your low shelf have a bit of class, haha." Actually, they were all out of potters, because they don't serve potters here in Seattle, so. That's the way it goes. Shorty's Girl says, "You should curl your mustache." I did a few weeks ago. Well, at least my evil twin did. I had a connection interruption during the show, and I came back like this, without being my evil twin. So, yeah, maybe I'll try it again someday. Alright, I got your message. I'm a cute little hardcore kitten, and I will do my very best. Musafa Prime says, "Greetings, Oxhorn," and then he's got a picture of some man's face. I don't know who that is. But, greetings to you as well. I am so glad you're here. Best Rogue Ever 27 says, "Some of that mustache wax." I actually am selling mustache wax on my website, growabeardnow.com. That's right. If you would like to have your follicles exercised in the manner that you see before you, go pardon me, go to growabeardnow.com, all one word, no hyphens, and you will be able to find everything you need to grow a gentlemanly beard like this, including beard chin lube, that is what it's called, and beard growth pills, if you need them, right? Full of all of the enzymes and vitamins that promote the healthy growing of manly beards. Larkin Dolinlinden says, "What was the name of that song?" Let's find out. I have it in the background here somewhere. Right, you're talking about the song that just recently played? That was Headin' Home by Wendell Hall. And if those of you who are listening to the music right now like what you hear, I'm actually listening to a free radio station called Radio Dismuke. Don't have to pay any music, don't have to sign up. Just Google Radio Dismuke, D-I-S-M-U-K-E, and it's just a great radio station. I don't have any relationship with them. I just really like the music. What? There you go. New Name 5 says Dismuke is all the music from the 40s era, right? It's 20s and 30s, really. But yeah, right around in that area. It's kind of the swing era of music. Look at me. What's wrong with me? The show is 50 minutes in, and my cigar is still very long. I've been talking too much. All right, smoke break. All right, Noid Timer says, you gotta show a game. Whoa. Does Windows 7 not have Minesweeper on it? Holy cow. It's been probably 7 or 8 years since I've ever tried to find Solitaire or Minesweeper on my computer. And I can't find it. Does Windows 7 not come with Minesweeper? I'm using that little search bar at the bottom. Minesweeper. It's not showing up. Games. Alright. They do. They better. If it's a Microsoft product, they had better have useless games. Oh man, it's asking me to set up games. Games for Windows Marketplace? No. Alright. Man, it's even complicated to launch Minesweeper nowadays. What is... Oh, here. Solitaire. Solitaire. No? I can't believe it. Fail. Fail sauce. Ah, sorry, no games. Windows is thwarting me. Alright, World of Warcraft has loaded, okay? That's what we're going to do. I hope you're all satisfied. I'm going to log into World of Warcraft just for you. And I'm going to stand in Orgrimmar and wave at people passing by. Hey, what can I say? That's how I do this thing. This is a good song. What's this song? What? Is this the beta? I didn't know I was in the beta. I just downloaded the recent patches for the beta. Guess I shouldn't have talked about that. Hey, Havoc is in the chat. He says, hello, Oxhorn. What are we drinking / smoking tonight? Well, good sir, today we are drinking some Scoresby, very rare blended Scotch whiskey. Not the best whiskey in the world, but it suits my purposes. And today we are smoking a fan submission. This was sent by an awesome fan. And it is a Romeo y Julieta 1875 cigar. Right? You can't do much better than that. Well, he also sent me a Rocky Patel. Here's the other one. I haven't even opened this up yet, but it said in his he said in his letter that it was a Rocky Patel. Otto Guns says, I wish I could rock his style, but I would get fired from my office job. I have an office job, and I work in one of the most hipster cities in America. Seattle, and I'm still able to rock this beard. Now, I have had people talk about unprofessionalism, but you know what? I produce an epic product. I do my work. I'm there every day, and that is why I still am able to keep my job and keep my beard. You know what they say, if the work doesn't let you grow a beard, you're at the wrong job. Check this out. This is a Rocky Patel vintage 1990. This is one that I smoked the other day, but this one came in a glass case. This is like a beaker of cigar. A bunch of mad scientists were pouring chemicals into this thing when poof, the cigar was born. True story. Jade Vine says my ears were burning. Well, it happens. Alright, I'm logging into the game just for you. But before we get there, smoke ring time. Alright, the Mist of Pandaria music is competing with my Radio Dismuke. And I can't let that happen. Hey, tip of the day, your character can eat and drink at the same time. Wow, I log in and I'm already invited to a group. Alright, you should probably see what I'm saying. What's more important, the game or my face? It's a tough question. Alright. This is infuriating. There we go. It's the world of Warcraft. You're welcome. So, as I promised, time to run into the middle of the town and wave at people. Oh wait, was I already in the middle of the town? No, I wasn't. Mazug has invited me to his group. Who are you, Mazug? Oh, and all of the guildies are shouting at me. That's right, if you want a guild invitation, I do have a guild on the Silverhand server, Horde side, called the Invisible Pink Unicorns. There is nothing feminine about that. The Invisible Pink Unicorns gouge people with their horn. That is boss. So, if you would like a guild invite, it is available to all. Feel free to join us. And here I am, middle of Orgrimmar, waiting for my skin to load. In the meantime, I'm invisible, and so I will dance. Well, hope you're happy. We're playing video games. Woohoo! Syntax says US server, indeed. US server. Loranica says, go to Mulgore and kill all the things. I probably should. Alright. Hey, cool. It's Ghoulbreath. How are you, Ghoulbreath? So for those of you who are in the game right now, my apologies ahead of time. I probably won't be able to chat with you too much because I'm streaming a live internet show right now. Yeah, I've got hands busy with Scotch and cigars and internet streaming and video games. So Swagger YOLO. Did you really put Swagger and YOLO in the same sentence? Your name is not Swagger YOLO. Really? It's okay, I'm not hating. Whatever, man. Whatever. Swagger YOLO. It's cool. Just do not tell me to lift anything, bro. Because yes, I can lift. Even though I have no swagger. And I live more than once. Anyway, Swagger YOLO says, hello, good sir. How long did it take you to grow that awesome beard? This is a year and 1 month worth of growth. I've always had a beard, but it was really short after I got married. And I got married in December of 2011. And I've been growing it ever since. Of course, Calcium X12 says, do you even lift? Yes, bro. Yes, bro, I lift. So, strange but true story. The Wi-Fi connections in my general vicinity, I live in a college town, so there are a lot of young people in my area. There are like 3 Wi-Fi connections named Bro Do You Even Lift? I don't know, right. But I made good use of it. I was trying to get rid of my armoire, so I went on a Craigslist and said, free armoire, but bro, you better be able to lift. That is using it in context. I actually needed someone to lift the armoire. Using it outside of context just does not make much sense. It's silly. Silly. Sour K says, he obviously lifts. You don't have a beard like that without lifting heavily. That's true. This is a point I've been trying to make. Well, everybody is surrounding me. It's good to see you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad that you have logged in today. RALAREN is there. Hey, RALAREN. RALAREN is the hero of the show today because he sent me these fine cigars. Thank you, RALAREN. You are fan number 1 for the week. I sang him a song dedicated to his honor already. I can't do it again because these things are gems. They only happen once, right? I should have copyrighted it and recorded it. Ninja of WoW says peanut butter jelly time. I should probably do the peanut butter jelly time dance, right? Hey, somebody put an orb of sunshine thing on me. What is this? Here, I'm going to do that so you... There we go. Now we can see everybody. It's a party. Party rockin' in the house tonight. Everybody's going to have a good time. Mike Chessel on Twitter says, you should go kill things in Mulgore. I think that shall be your forte. Oh, it just never gets old. Hey, you can't stand in front of the camera. Who are you to haul all of the attention? Okay, so many of you might not know this, but when I was filming my latest movie, which is Panda Exterminator, if you haven't seen my latest movie, it's called Panda Exterminator. I kill pandas. It's great. Go to YouTube and Google Panda Exterminator and you will see my latest movie. But I logged onto this game to have the fans help me with the movie because I needed scenes of pandas dying. And the music video at the very end, the panda song, there was one person who decided to be a troll. Not a troll like in the game, but like a troll in real life on the internet. And that person decided to stand in front of the camera with every single shot. And it wasn't like I could tell the person to walk away. He was a troll. So, if you look closely during that music video, you're going to see me moving out of the way of this guy frequently. But every now and then, his face gets in front of the camera, right up in the middle of the screen. What can you do, right? Captain Wild Things has the world in perspective. He says, the beard is not growing on his face, rather, his face is growing on his beard. A truer tale has never been told. Veritas21 says, you got a link to the YouTube? Yeah, it's on my channel page. If you're on Twitch TV, just scroll down and you can see a link to my YouTube channel. It's basically just youtube.com/Oxhorn. Or just go to YouTube and type in the Panda Exterminator and you'll be able to find it there. Wow, look at all these classy people. And they're all Horde. And they're Tarns and Orcs. Oh man, this is just beauty. It wouldn't be the same if I were on the Alliance side, would it? Alright, why is there a female orc stripping? This is a show suitable for all ages. No nudity. Put your clothes back on. That is what we say. Panic7 asks, what are you listening to? We are listening to Radio Dismuke, which is a free streaming radio station. Just Google it and you'll find it. Jadevine, Jadevine wants to do the Twilight Zone 10 players instead of Ragefire Chasm. Yeah, a few weeks ago we did Ragefire Chasm, right? All right, I'm in a group with Tauros right now. Jadevine, if you want to, I'm happy to disband and join your raid if you want to set something up. Look, I can't actually lead a raid right now because I'm preoccupied. These are important, but I'm happy to join. It's very quick with 90, says Jadevine. Yeah, but I'm 85. I am still level 85. I don't have time for video games. What's that meme online right now? Level 9 in World of Warcraft? Ain't got time for that. This is a good cigar. I feel bad. I mean, it's 8 o'clock. The show should technically end, but look how much I have left. I'm going to text my wife and see if she's alright with the boy. Cheers, ladies and gents. Bottoms up. Forsaken Rules says, please read my song quote. Alright, let me see here. Tamarisk says, you're in the same house and you're texting her. Yes, first world problems. First world problems. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the smoke ship just so that those who have to leave can. And then I'll go back to finishing my fine cigar, alright? Best Rogue ever says, do you have any leather-bound books? Of course! I sleep on leather-bound books. Really, they're my pillows. It's just the way things go here in the household. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the program where we do a smoke ship. For the uninitiated and for those who do not know, I, like Gandalf, have been endowed with a few powers. I am a wizard, as you can see by the beard, and I also can create smoke ships out of nothing but smoke that passes over my gums and teeth. So I tend to make smoke ships based on your ideas. So let's come up with some ideas. What are your ideas? It needs to be a ship. It needs to be epic. It needs to be hilarious. My wife says she's hungry, but everything else is good. Okay. So she's giving me some more time. That's good. What are your ideas, ladies and gentlemen? It's smoke ship time, and I will do my very best to paint a tapestry of smoke. Loranicus says, Ox with Picard, the Doctor, as in Doctor Who, Gandalf and Gambit from X-Men, in a golden bacon zeppelin flying over Thunderbluff to enhance his nerd level, as it is not his forte, and to shoot gnome bombs at attacking super hippie elves. Loranicus, you never fail you never disappoint, my friend. You never fail to impress me. Your smoke ships are always very clever. But do you really have a program that generates them? Cheating. Hack. Nexus Orb 12 says, smoke ship. You're on a ship. Good so far. With Hat dancing on Thunk and Mort eating night elf ears. Also good. Baldox says, Oxhorn, Nova, Gavin, and Cloron go down to the Mississippi. They're sailing down the Mississippi on their bacon barge to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, eating panda bacon pizzas, drinking scotch, and throwing bacon-beaded necklaces. That sounds a little risque. Josette Hunter says, are you going to play WoW again? Yes. I will again stand in the middle of Orgrimmar just for you, if you want. Baldock says to the crowd who's standing on the riverbank. Oh, lag. And it flew off the screen. Ghoulbreath says an invisible... And it flew off the screen. Oh, there it is. An invisible pink bacon zeppelin searching the skies for hippie vegan elf ships, with Cloran, Hastings, and Oxhorn sharing the wheel as the live stream fans wage a war with gnome skin banhammers on Twitch. Oh, very good. Very good, I have to admit. I am a cute little hardcore kitten says, Ox rolling through Orgrimmar with his group of friends, killing all the trolling pandas, while Loranicus's head explodes many times over to the many wink faces put into the chat. Over the many winky faces placed in chat. That's also nice. Lifery says, how about the puzzled-looking dragonflight, who are now human, watching Hordes eating bacon and no eating of elf ears? How can you not eat elf ears? They're just so good. And I can't scroll up and chat, so... Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I have enjoyed all of your smoke chip ideas. They're all fantastic. Today, I am going to go ahead with Ghoulbreaths, because I just really like the idea of gnome skin banhammers. I thought that was very clever. Plus, he was in President Obama's inauguration parade, and I thought that was pretty cool. And it's flying off the screen. Ghoulbreath, you may have to post it again. I can't scroll up, so I'll post it again, Ghoulbreath, and I'll do my very best to do it. Captain Wild Thing says, I don't want to set the world on fire. I love Fallout 3. One of my favorite games. I just want to start a flame in your heart. How do I leave groups again? Leave party. There we go. In my heart I have but one desire. Okay, Ghoulbreath, I'm trying to find your smoke ship. I can't see it. I might have to pick another if I don't see it soon. So, show it again. I can't see. my chat is severely lagged because of World of Warcraft, so I can't scroll up. So, alright, who's Pandolf? There we go. I'm in the right raid. Alright, here we go. Smoke chip time based on Ghoulbreaths. If you blink, you'll miss it, so pay attention. Whoa! Wee-wee! I hope you took a screenshot because it was only there for a moment. But for the briefest of moments, there was an invisible pink bacon zeppelin searching the skies for hippie vegan elf ships, with Cloran, Hastings, and Oxhorn sharing the wheel as the live stream fans wage war with gnome skin banhammers on Twitch. Right? Yeah, it was all there. No, I'm not even making it up. I know. I really do. It is magic. That's why I said earlier that I was a wizard. It's one of those things that I can't control. It's just the set bonus of the hat, suspenders, beard, and cigar come together to make this magical ability that allows me to produce such smoke ships for you fine ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I need to... Is this Betty Boop we're listening to? I don't know. Okay, Jadevine, look, I don't know how well I'm going to do, and I don't even know how to get there, so I don't know how well this raid is going to go. I'll do my very best. Be sure to invite anyone who wants to join, and I'm just going to follow. I can't find you, Jade Vine. I can't find you, Jade Vine. I have no idea. What's with this panda? This panda on a dragon? It doesn't make any sense. When did this game become furry? Pandolf? Alright, Pandolf. There we go. Alright, I'm following you, Pandolf. I am in my mount form, but please be alerted to the fact that I can't fly very fast. Yes, I know I haven't really done anything since Wrath of the Lich King, aside from level, so it's 85. Samuel Beckett says good night from Britain, Brandon, and all of you other Twitch viewers. Pleasure to have you here, my friend. So glad that you could make it. Xidges, your name is all consonants, by the way, says, Oxhorn is finally streaming, thank goodness. I've been doing this show for over 3 years. That's right, 3 whole years of Scotch and Smoke Rings. So if you're just now discovering the show, that's fine. Welcome to Scotch and Smoke Rings. And I hope that you stay for more episodes to come. Can I get a link to your armory? If you were to see my character on the armory, you might be a little disappointed. So feel free to look for it, but I'm not going to be giving you any links. Alright, cool. We are in this... Is this Dalaran? Sweet, we're back in Dalaran. I feel like I'm in Wrath of the Lich King all over again. Where'd you go, Jade Vine? I don't know where'd you go, Jade Vine? Where? Oh. Here. I'm following Pandolf, and I will do my very best to press one button while attacking enemies, and hopefully they will die. Oh, Zizix says, I've been here since you have been on Twitch. I also watched all of your vids when I was a little kid, around 8-ish, and now I'm 16. I love them, still do. That just heartens me. That makes me feel so awesome. I'm so glad that kids and adults and teenagers can love my movies. That just tickles my funny bone. So thank you so much for coming to the show, and I'm glad that you have been on a fan ever since I joined Twitch. Pally Beats says, Oxhorn, your inventing swear words made my life in grade 7. That's great. How many times did you say Chack, Flack, Blit, Walsh, Grat? Huh? Those are great. Bloit. I hope I changed people's diction. I like how Pandolf is having to walk to make sure that me following him will continue to work. Alright, I just accepted a summon, ladies and gentlemen. Dragonbite Worm Rest Temple. Cool. What does this do? I should probably suit up, huh? There we go. That giant scythe looks impressive. Hey, my lag is less. Oh, that's good. Hooray for less lag. Alright, I bet you guys need some Mark of the Wild. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm helping my raid with Mark of the Wild. I can just lay back and not do anything else, right? Ayora says, how was that cigar? It's very fine, thank you very much. Alright, I put on my gear, Pandolf. Hopefully I will survive. Butchell says, what was Oxhorn doing years ago? Can you give us a small recap? I'm from Germany. Well, my friend, I have been producing movies and music ongoing ever since I started, though admittedly I have been slowing down due to my real-life obligations. But I released a few songs last year, and a few movies last year, and a few songs the year before, and a few movies the year before. So, are we walking through this? Is that what we're doing? Alright, great. So, if you go to oxhorn.com, you can see much of my newer stuff. Or just go to my YouTube channel on YouTube. It's youtube.com/oxhorn. And you can see some of my most recent stuff. Wait a minute, I've done this one before, haven't I? This looks vaguely familiar. Alright, Jade Vine, I do not... Pendolph says you can go get him, we'll watch. Really? Yeah, this is me suiciding right now. Time to kill a dragon! Woohoo! No, I'm not going to. I would die. Oh, really? I can? I'll probably die if I attack this dragon by myself. Wait for the rest of the group, says Jade Vine. Okay. Glad that I'm reading chat. Hazapelazier says, by the way, my favorite song is the Anti-Elf Anthem. Excellent, excellent. Because of all the men of Azeroth, I must say that my least favorite race is the elf. Kookscoot says, I miss going on to WarcraftMovies.com every day after school and watching yours, Baron Susden, a lot of their vids. You know, I think Baron Susden is actually still making movies. I saw one just the other day. I think it was new. But anyway, yes, us old coots are still producing, albeit infrequently. But you know what's frequent, my friend? This program. Yes, Has Palazier says, do you stream often? I stream every Thursday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time at scotchandsmokerings.com. Feel free to go to scotchandsmokerings.com and you can watch the show there. Hey, cool, what's this? Oh, it's food. Oh, I can't eat any of it because I'm a cat. Zizig says, what part of Cali are you in, Oxhorn? I moved. I'm no longer in California. I used to be in San Francisco, but now I'm in Seattle, Washington. And I've been here for about 3 years. I'm not going to roll on the mount, guys. I'm going to pass. The mount is yours if you want it. Pisonap says, stopping by to say hello. Cheers, Oxhorn. Cheers to you, my friend. Hold up a gentlemanly for all of my peeps. Bottoms up. And this is for all my homies. How do you like it up there in Seattle, mate? Says Zizix. I always wanted to visit there because of all the trees and rain. It is beautiful in Seattle. If you live in downtown Seattle... Sorry, answering a text. If you live in downtown Seattle, you are 30 minutes away from almost any sort of natural wonder you want. You're 30 minutes away from the mountains and the volcanoes. You're 30 minutes away from the forests. You're about an hour away from the desert. You're right there on the Puget Sound. You can go almost anywhere you want and see any sort of environment you want. That's one of the reasons why I love Seattle. Accept. Great, there we go. Cool. Pandolf says, we suggest you really just watch out for the lava walls. Okay, I will do my best. But if I die, you're going to have to res me, alright? Cootscoot says, single malt or blended whiskey. Look, I do prefer single malt Scotch whiskey, but today I am drinking blended just because it's what I had available. Oh, by the way, I haven't spent any of my talents. So. Die, my friend, you're going down. Oh, and look at that, I got achievements. You know, oh man, I got some more achievements. Alright, this is great. I'm going to pass on all this stuff just because I don't need any of it. You guys did all the work, not me. Yay, we killed a dragon! Whee! There we go. Oh, you have it? Okay, gloves of the Lost Protector, dragon hide bag, satchel. I don't understand. Reins of the Black Dragon Rake. It says that item is still being rolled for. Alright, if you all have it, I'll gladly take it, but feel free to take it. I don't play enough to even need the mount. So if you want the mount, go for it. Why don't you have like 1,000 followers? You're honestly the only entertaining stream that's on right now. That's a great question. Probably because I only do this show once a week. If I were more regular, I'd probably have much more, but I don't. So sweet, I get a dragon. Woohoo! All right, I learned a dragon, and how do I do that again? Can I mount my? How do you bring up your pets? Professions. You know what? I'll figure it out later. Oh, Shift P. Okay, Shift P. And nothing's happening. So, oh, mounts and pets. Great. Mount, Black Dragon mount. Oh, I can't use it here? Alright, I'll use it when we get back to Orgrimmar. Yeah, invite Aurora. Wait, I can do that, right? Yeah, I can't invite. Oh, okay, here we go. It's been a while, alright? Don't hate. I don't know how to do these basic things. Rock Paper Bunny says, Rafflemow, love you, Oxhorn. Good to see you, Rock Paper Bunny. Late hacks, what to go? Oh, he's tuning on another server? Alright. Well, feel free to invite him. Greg, I'm sorry, but your tune is on a different server, so we can't invite you into the guild. Alright, I got a black dragon. Woohoo! Yeah, baby! Flying around on a black dragon, because World of Warcraft does not have too many dragons, right? Am I right? Right. Woohoo! Oh, he wants an invite into the raid. I can't invite you to the raid, my friend. We just left the raid, so it's alright. Well, thanks everybody for coming and playing this game with me. I'm going to go ahead and log off now and then end my stream. So, saying goodbye to everyone in Guild. Exiting the game, and hopefully my lag will cease. There we go. Much better. My face, large. Great. Love it. This is a fine cigar. I need more fans to send me more cigars. RALAREN, this was an epic find. Thank you so much. Alright, well thank you everybody for coming to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode 185. I had a pleasure streaming with you tonight. Be sure to tune in next week, same Ox time, same Ox channel, at scotchandsmokerings.com. And as always we say here on scotchandsmokerings.com, be sure, my friends, to stay classy.